my final question for you, Katie, and the biggest one of all, you've given us a bit of a hint. Can craft save the world?
Yeah, I really think it can. I mean, I think if you think about, so the three tenets of the circular economy as defined by the Ellen MacArthur Foundation are to design out waste, to keep materials and objects in use, and to regenerate natural systems. Now, if you look at, your kind of archetypal craftsperson, they are often working with one material. So often, potters will be using clay, carpenters will be using wood, glass blowers are using sand, as we know. They tend to be incredibly respectful to that material because their livelihood depends on a continued supply of that material. So of course they're not going to waste it. Of course they're going to be, and you've only got to sort of look at, I was doing a pottery lesson just the other day, and the various stages there are to save all the clay that I'd kind of spilt and sloshed and, it's all reclaimed and it all goes back into those systems. So I think craftspeople inherently are designing out waste. Keeping materials and objects in use. Most handcrafted objects you can read, you can see them. You can, if something's broken, you can usually work out how to fix it, even if you haven't got a huge amount of experience. They're open structures, open systems, unlike something like an iPhone, which is this sealed box, and if you open it, you're putting the warranty in danger. And then the last one is to regenerate natural systems. Well, again, craftspeople are reliant on those resources. And so I think I tend to talk about the circular economy rather than sustainability, because I think sustainability is just a bit hard to define. The circular economy is very definable, and I think craftspeople are already doing all three of those things. And so I think we've got a huge amount to learn from the kind of hand skills of craftspeople, but also the mentality. So craftspeople tend to be naturally collaborative. I think we've got into this sort of very capitalist, competitive mindset. Whereas if you look at craftspeople, they're always kind of helping each other out and learning. You learn a craft usually from another craftsman. Or craftswoman. It's literally hand to hand. That knowledge is muscle memory. It's very difficult to learn in books. So they're naturally collaborative, and there's a sort of humble pursuit of mastery rather than this idea that you must be right. Be seen to be right. And I think that so I think there's also lots of mindsets that we can learn from craftspeople and makers that would be good to apply even beyond the design and making industry around sorts of collaboration and this pursuit of getting it right rather than being right.
Fantastic. Well, that is a very thorough response to that, and look forward to hearing more about it.